Like, literally the water stops every time I come over here.
Oh wow.
Whoa! Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, no, water go. Yes! We're at the Grove!
Yeah.
Because we went to go see a movie, which is an educational experience.
Transmedia and had a hashtag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was fun. It was a good movie, Shuffle Buddies. You should get it. I think it's on iTunes tomorrow.
Yeah.
So,
no, it's on iTunes tonight at 9 p.m.
Literally by the time this is up, it'll be out. So
Yeah.
go watch the thing. Yeah, but now we're at the Grove because it's only like 8:52. So why not? Like, I came so far to find this book. Like they just only have them here. I don't know. I'm actually really impressed. I actually made it to the gym today. I had the radio show, I went to the gym, I grabbed some oatmeal on the way back for lunch, and now I get to work on homework and things, which will be, yeah, homework. There isn't that much, but I still have a couple videos I need to put together by Thursday and all that good stuff, so I'll check that later. So it is Tuesday night and I'm about to head on over to Improv, and I actually put my hair up, which is kind of rare. I usually don't put it up, whoa, this far, but I went to the gym earlier. I have Improv and so that's kind of where I'm going. But yeah, I've hit that point in the semester where I don't have any midterms because all my film classes are just super cool. They don't have actual tests like that. But I'm still overwhelmed. I'm doing a lot of things. I am working on so many things at once and it's actually starting to terrify me a little bit. So, and this weekend is now crazy booked, so that's going to be exciting for at least these episodes. Me personally, I'm excited for them, but I'm also a little overwhelmed by it. So I'm just gonna go to Improv and then go to sleep, and that's basically a wrap on Tuesday. Wow, I ended up at the gym twice this week in a row. Go me. But it was actually really cool because for the record class I have, which is the sound class, there was a guest speaker. Arabian Prince was here and talking about sound and virtual reality and the industry, which was really interesting, and it was very cool to go and see that and hear about it and realize there is a lot of like cool futuristic things that is like either in the works or already made that I don't think a lot of people actually know about. I didn't know about some of the things, so it was pretty cool. Oh, so I picked up salad for lunch because also like a lot of like random stuff, but like mostly the salad because I figured this is yummy. But usually I did the Caesar but without chicken. Instead I add pepperoni just because I like pepperoni better. I don't know, it's just good. So I'm actually going to watch Scream Queens. I haven't seen yesterday's episode yet, so I'm going to do that. Earlier I made makeshift dorm room French toast in a mug, which was good and interesting, and I'm not sure exactly how that went, but it was pretty good. So, French toast in a mug with some honey, extra cinnamon, almonds, and syrup. So Pinterest success, I guess. And yeah, I'm just gonna work on homework and things, but I usually don't document much on Wednesday, so I want to make it a point to say something today. So I just came back from work. I have worked for 3 hours in the sound department, and it's been a pretty decent day. It wasn't overly busy, but I was able to get things done, and there's still things to do, so it's exciting. And then I picked up mocha boba because I was seriously in the mood for boba, so I decided to have a mocha boba. And now I have energy and I could go work on things and editing and all that good stuff. And then there's improv later, which I need to stay awake for, so I'm going to drink all of the mocha boba now. Also, that's really fun to say, mocha boba. And I also picked up a Caesar salad over at Iggy's. That's the diner here, and yeah, so I'm going to eat lunch. I'm going to work on things, and that's literally my plan for today. There isn't really much, and then improv later. Yes, improv. So it's just the cinnamon roll that's on my head, but a few things actually happened today that I haven't talked about yet. One, I go into work, I found that one of the bats of my earrings is missing, and it's weird because I've literally had these earrings since like I first got my ears pierced on my 8th birthday, like so many years ago. and I've always trusted them because they always stay really well, and for some weird unknown reason it disappeared, like it wasn't there. So my ears are like legit, there's nothing on them, and it's the weirdest thing because that literally just never happens. Also, I picked out a scab recently by my ear, so now it looks like it's bleeding back there. Yeah, not cool. Don't pick on scabs, even though it's fun. It will make your face or ears or anything bleed, so don't do it. And another thing is I just found out that the place in which I live in happens to have a music room. What? What? A music room? Like, I didn't know this. And there are literally 3 different pianos, several little couches and stuff, and like these little practice rooms, and there's like even an organ, an actual organ. And I didn't have my camera with me at the time because I was literally just kind of exploring and printing things and stuff, but yeah, there's a music room, which I find really funny because I was in band for all the way throughout like 5th grade through graduation of high school, and I played clarinet. Shout out to anyone who plays clarinets. And you know, I haven't really, you know, been a part of a band anymore. I've started playing ukulele, which has been super fun, but I keep finding myself in these situations where even though I'm done with band, like it's still kind of following me in some weird way. But I don't know, I just thought it was really cool. So I tried to figure out how to play piano for a while because I'm not amazing at it, but you know, I'm starting to figure out a little more with chords and stuff because I had some time to spare, and that time would either be spent procrastinating on homework or sleeping, and I need to make it to improv. So I'm back at the boba, and I'm probably gonna just have like a little something just to keep me going for the night. Ooh, sorry about that movement. But yeah, there's a music room, and it's very cool, and I think I'll probably take this camera there sometimes and I'll show you what's up, but just not today. I didn't have it with me. So yeah, that's what's up. That's new news, and I really hope I find that back for the earring because I don't want to have to try to find something to replace it. I just want to be able to find it and be a happy camper, but that will literally be looking for a needle in the haystack. So okay, so please excuse the fact that I actually haven't documented anything that's happened between today and yesterday, so I'm gonna have to rewind for a second here. But yesterday, after, well, there was no classes and no work because we had autumn day, whatever that means. So very conveniently enough, I slept until noon. I made myself some mug French toast, which was really good. I got a whole bunch of homework done, like with scripts and things like that. I worked on some video editing, which is something that I find myself doing a lot actually. And then I went to dinner later on off campus, and when I got back, I went and I was invited to play some cards with friends from improv, and that was pretty much the extent of yesterday, long story short. And then today, on the other hand, was a little bit different because I got up pretty early. Not that early, honestly. I said early, but I literally meant like I strolled up at like 9:30, maybe 10. It was more like 10, but basically I had to be ready by 11:15 because I am officially, I'm pretty sure it's official, a tour guide for the spring semester here at LMU. So if you happen to need a tour sometime within that semester, I could technically be touring. I don't know how this works yet, but today I just gotta go and shadow my first tour. I have another one for the next 2 weekends, which is really exciting and cool. I didn't actually have to say anything today, but I went, and it was so great because not only did I learn a lot about the school, which is pretty neat, and I saw something that I would be doing, but I got to walk around and just watch a tour take place. But in the meanwhile, there are still people in that tour group who were asking me questions about being here and about the film school and just what it's like to be here. And I got to meet several really great people who really want to be here and, you know, just experiencing that life. And I feel like the weird subject of today is just kind of thinking back to parts of high school that I don't usually think of. And don't get me wrong, I still think about high school quite a bit, and honestly I think probably too much for my age, but I had a really great time in high school. I remember trying to move on from it was something that I honestly didn't think I was going to be able to do, and I somehow managed. But in the meanwhile, it's still kind of weird to differentiate how I am now versus how I am then, and there's some aspects to high school that I personally just don't really think about anymore. One being the whole college planning part. There is so much that went on with that, so many emotions, and I think just it kind of blocked itself out, which is good, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, just from that and like all of the tests, like PSAT, SAT, ACT, like all of those. When I think back to high school, I think of my friends, and I think of the activities and the things that I was a part of, and I think about all the experiences and maybe some classes along the way too, but honestly I think about those things, not like, I don't know, I even think about like how I wear, the music of the time or whatever. My brain doesn't instantly go back and think, ah yes, the PSAT, good times, like not exactly, but it's kind of interesting to kind of be reminded of the whole application process and putting together a portfolio if you're doing something creative and all of that. Like, that was a part of life. That wasn't even that long ago. That was honestly just a couple years ago, but here I am and everything's changed, and I'm spending time with people who are going through this now through being a part of these tour groups. So I'm really excited. I had literally the best of time. I was really excited and happy about it. I'm excited for next weekend to do it again, and the weekend after that for another shadowing, and then to actually like get started with this, because this is something I've wanted to do for a while, so I'm really glad that I have the opportunity to do so. But yeah, after the tour I went on over to Starbucks to grab some lunch. I had it was the turkey pesto panini, which is super good. I highly recommend if you have not had it. And also I had a frappuccino. It was a light espresso frappuccino, which is dangerous considering how much I like the coffee one. Well, now they have an espresso one, and it's bolder and better and so good. Like, so good. So I had that. I came on back. I did get some things done. I started planning some things as well, but actually one of the major things I did today, other than the tour and other than trying to get a little bit done, was I watched the entire first season, which is the only season actually available right now, of Haters Back Off. It is a Miranda Sings Netflix special. It's an entire series, and the first season is available, so I highly recommend that you watch it. And it was really great. It was really funny, and it was just so entertaining that I couldn't stop watching. And there's only 8 episodes. Whoa, words. There are only 8 episodes out right now, but I really enjoyed watching that. So that's just kind of what I've been up to for the last several hours. I really have like no food left. I mean, like, I have some food, but like all the refrigerated stuff has either been eaten through or it's time. Most of it's been eaten through, but I'm just kind of running low on things. So what I do for the rest of tonight is still in question. Tomorrow I'm going to be working on a film. I am acting in Somebody's 200 tomorrow, which is really exciting. I don't know what to expect for that, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I have a general idea of what it's about, so I'll be me, and yeah. So I'm probably going to get more food from the store and things like that just here on campus, or I'll probably just take a shower, go to sleep early. I haven't figured it out yet, but that's a general look inside my life today and yesterday, since I haven't talked at all and you have no idea what I've been up to. So that's a little insighting look on what's going on. And yeah, a lot of things to do, but it's been fun. It's been interesting. And look at these lights. Like, I know the lighting situations here with Lair and West, I understand, I know, but like the lighting situation is so good here. Like, so good. It's so pretty. So yeah, that's basically what's up, what's good, and I'm just going to carry on with life, but gotta keep you updated. So I'll just see you the next time I see ya. I need to wrap this up a bit because we're just going to pretend it's still Sunday for a minute, so I can at least let you know what happened. One thing, I was on set for a film pretty much the whole day. There was a weird break in between due to location change and when we were allowed to actually film in that location, but it was really fun, it was really cool. So when that is posted somewhere, if it's posted somewhere, I will post the link below or something. I will let you guys know about it, but it was a lot of fun and it was a great shoot and it was pretty cool to be in. And I got a lot of things done. I've been planning a lot of things, and also later on that night I watched Once Upon a Time. It was so good, but like once is just living for their plot twist lately, and if you watch last night's episode you know exactly what I mean by that. Like, what? I trust that all the characters will be okay in the end, but like this is why we fear for them. This is why, like, why everything is getting a little intense. So that was Sunday. That's really all I have to say about Sunday. But yeah, new week,